Welcome back. We are continuing to follow a story out of Sumter, or a local daycare facility caught on fire earlier today. Video from a viewer captured images of smoke and flames coming out of the building's windows as first responders arrived on the scene. No one was hurt, but patients and nearby businesses were certainly very concerned throughout all that.
Yeah, parents wanted to make sure their children were okay. Thankfully, everyone did get out of that building. Our Jalen Tart live outside of the daycare. So, Jalen, I understand the fire is out, which is great news. But what have you learned about what possibly set the fire, set it off, and what happens next?
That's right, Judy and Greg. Thankfully, the fire is put out and the children and staff workers are safe, but there is no cause of fire as of right now. But when me and my photographer, Devin Jennings, first got here in Sumter at the Clubhouse Learning Center on Wilson Hall Road, there was a lot of people lined up on the sidewalks trying to figure out what was going on. Was anyone hurt, or was it like what actually caused this fire to erupt in flames? And I'm going to step out of the way to show you exactly what I am talking about with how much damage the fire caused to the learning center, where a lot of the damage is taking place in front of the front part of the learning center, where there was a lot of windows was busted open. There were a lot of roof damage, well, not just from the front part of the building, but on the side part of the building as well, which you will see in video in just a little bit. But Jeff Shirley, who is the division chief for the Sumter Fire Department, told me that 53 people were at the child care facility at the time of the fire. 47 of those were kids. 26 firefighters from 5 different stations responded to the scene when the first fire crews arrived. 60% of the building was on fire, but at that time, no one was in the building at that time. The fire department spokesman tells me that the response time to the learning center was 4 minutes, and it took 40 minutes for crews to get the fire under control. Jeff Shirley praised the child care staff for their heroic efforts to get all 47 kids outside safely.
The quick actions by the staff themselves, all the credit goes to them. There was a zero rescue attempt made by the Sumter Fire Department today. All occupants were out of the building before we arrived, so all the credit to everybody's safety goes to the staff of the daycare.
Again, Jeff Shirley tells me that the cause of the fire has not been released, and that information will not be released within the next 3 to 4 weeks. Reporting in Sumter, Jalen Tart, WIS News 10.